President Trump's promise to crack down on sanctuary cities appears to have begun tonight. Attorney General Jeff Sessions says the Justice Department will now block federal crime-fighting payments to cities and states that have sanctuary policies. KCAL 9 political reporter Dave Bryan joins us now with this story. Dave?
Yeah, and if you enjoyed the showdown over the health coverage issue, hang around because I think we got another one coming. Attorney General Jeff Sessions threw down the gauntlet today on the immigration issue, getting tough on sanctuary cities, many of which, of course, are located in California, threatening to withhold millions of dollars in federal revenue from local cities and towns that refuse to play ball with ICE and the Border Patrol.
DUIs, assaults, burglaries, drug crimes, gang rapes, crimes against children, and murderers.
Sounding much like the Trump campaign last year, Attorney General Jeff Sessions teed off on violent, criminal, undocumented immigrants, implying that all the country's crime problems could be solved by saying good riddance to them. And he indicated the dismantling of sanctuary cities would finish the job.
Countless Americans would be alive today, and countless loved ones would not be grieving today if these policies of sanctuary cities were ended.
Sessions indicated the administration now intends to do that by starving sanctuary cities like L.A., Long Beach, and Santa Ana, just to name a few, and take away millions of dollars in federal law enforcement and corrections revenue, like the federal money that comes from the state criminal alien assistance program. According to the L.A. Times, California received more than $50 million in reimbursements last year, and the L.A. County Sheriff's Department received $6 million from that same program, a big increase from the $3.4 million it got in 2015. And for the coming fiscal year, Sessions is talking about handing out more than $4 billion from that program nationally.
Our goal is not to become immigration agents, but to be in a position where we do that balance, where we give ICE limited access under the Trust Act to those in our custody.
After a recent graduation ceremony where he welcomed new deputies and police officers, L.A. County Sheriff Jim McDonnell, without specifically mentioning the sanctuary city issue, said there must be clear distinctions between sheriff's deputies and ICE officers, and ICE should only have access to truly violent criminals who are being held in jails. If all contact is shut off, he says, ICE agents will be tracking people down on the streets, creating even more chaos and hostility toward local law enforcement officers.
When ICE, who are police, go into the community, we are all painted with that same broad brush. And so they will say the police came into the community and deported whoever the individuals were. That sets us back in our ability to be able to maintain and build on the trust that we need so desperately.
He stepped out and he never came back in.
The recent arrest of 19-year-old Estefany Ortiz's father at their home in Pasadena by ICE agents who were looking for someone else, they said, appears to be the kind of case Sheriff McDonnell doesn't want to see happening. Carlos Ortiz was in the country illegally, but CBS News reports he had no criminal record.
Why did we open the door? Nobody's going to want to open the door. Everyone is scared.
State Senate President Kevin De Leon says that's why he wrote a bill to make the whole state of California a sanctuary for immigrants.
Withholding dollars for these so-called sanctuary cities and counties or states is nothing short of blackmail. This happened just so quickly today, so we're looking at all the alternatives, the potential remedies to actually stop them from doing this.
Now, this just may be the issue that touches off the political war between the Trump administration and California. The two sides couldn't be more diametrically opposed than they are on this one, and there doesn't appear to be much middle ground. So get ready, Lena. It's coming.
Dave, why now? I mean, Mr. Trump, who's just ended the worst week the president has had in his brief time in office, why would they pick a fight like this right now?
Well, partially for what you just said, actually. That's a piece of it. You know, in President Trump's political world, it's all about dramatically changing the subject when things go south, while appealing to very loyal base members and creating members of his political base, that is, and creating enough tension to get people's minds off Russia and the Trump campaign connections. It also has the political benefit of being an issue that Trump doesn't need to get anyone's permission to do. The Senate and the House don't have to vote on it. In fact, the ability to crack down like this has been on the books for quite some time now, but the Obama administration made a conscious decision not to pursue it. So this could be a win-win for Trump in the sense that in the process, he fires up his supporters as well after a bad week, Lena.